cell replacement therapy, stem cell therapy, and that's how iStem was born. And then I figured that if you really have the right motto, and you really want to do it for a good cause, the universe literally comes together, honestly. That's been both Jogin's and my experience. So we've had the support of people, tremendous support from people across the world. And so we've gone through all the processes that are required from a regulatory perspective, including animal experiments, all of that. And we've submitted already our proposal to the DCGI. That's the regulatory authority in India. We should get the approval in the next few months, and we'll start a clinical trial in India for AMD. So,
but do you think doctors need far more emotional
I've heard
reserves
a lot
than
of
other
people,
professions?
For sure.
Sorry, our lines got crossed.
Definitely, because for sure we need more emotional reserves, because irrespective of what the a layman thinks or the opinion of lay public is, every time we lose a patient, every time a surgery goes wrong, okay, a doctor loses a bit of his life. While it may seem like an extreme, what I'm saying, I'm exaggerating, that is completely true. Every time, so every doctor will want the best for his or her patient. It doesn't matter what state the patient comes in, what there are limitations. There are, financial limitations, the limitations of infrastructure. With all of that, every doctor will want to do, the best for his or her patient. And when things go wrong, which eventually do, we don't win all, you win some, you lose some. And every loss, Venu, is very difficult, believe me, for every doctor, even if you've been practicing for several decades. That goes unsaid, that for an anesthetist, for example, or an ICU specialist, you've lost one patient and go back and say, I will continue to work and take care of the rest of my patients. It's not humanly possible if you don't have a deep, emotional reserve. How you want to cut off, it is not possible. I will tell myself constantly, I'm only an instrument. I can only do what is within my realm of knowledge, infrastructure, all of that. But it's still not possible to be completely detached.